Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to today's Facebook Saudha Facebook Live Talk and Concert Series. Again, many thanks to those who have been supporting this wonderful initiative for last almost 3.5 months or almost 4 months. Through your beautiful, inspiring comments, inspiring messages, and also to those artists from different cultures, from different parts of the world, those phenomenal artists, world-class artists who have joined as part of this series, and also left many inspiring comments for these initiatives. So many thanks who have already joined or who will be joining this session. As you know, Saudha began this beautiful initiative just to stay in association with you while you were staying at home, while you were self-isolating, so that the purest form of arts, either from poetry, from music, from dance, even from film, from different spectrum of art form, can give you some solaces, can give you some ventilations, can give you some therapy in this very difficult time. And many thanks those who are leaving beautiful, wonderful, motivating comments to us, messages to us. So please keep on doing this, which always inspires us to do more. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce our panel members and artists today. As you know, as part of this session today, we are featuring one of the leading Ghazal singers at this moment in India, Dr. Roshan Bharti. Many thanks, Roshan ji, for joining as part of this session, and a warm welcome to today's session. You are muted at this moment, Roshan ji. If you kindly unmute yourself, let me see whether I can unmute you. Perhaps you're still unmuted. You're still muted. Yes. So if you kindly yes. So many thanks, Roshan ji, and a warm welcome to today's session.
Thank you very much, Ahmed Bhai. First of all, I would like to thank you for introducing me in front of such a huge audience around the globe, around the world. So I am very much thankful to you. I love you, Ahmed Bhai.
Thank you. And then I'm personally delighted to have one of the panel members, guest panel members today, Ms. Sunita Mathur Narayanji, as part of today's session. Many thanks, Sunita ji, for joining as part of today's session, and a warm welcome to the session.
Namaskar, Emma ji and Dr. Roshan Bharti and all panel members. We are ready to start any time, and we'll enjoy this show.
Thank you, Sunita ji. So Mrs. Sunita Narayan ji is an associate professor at a world-renowned language institute in USA. She has been lifelong music learner and a music educator by training. She has earned her Master's of Arts degree with a gold medal in Indian classical music in 1990 from Ajmer University in Rajasthan. She has also taught Indian classical music to graduate and undergraduate students at the prestigious College of Rajasthan and to young and adult students in USA. Sunitaji had won national award in folk singing and many other accolades since a very young age. She had also conducted and composed music for a play, Communal Harmony, Mead and adult education program. She has performed both Indian classical, light, and folk music. Sunitaji is also a published author of two books on Hindi language. She is instrumental in helping Dr. Roshan Bharti in reviving the art of Ghazal singing and exploring musical talent around the world. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me also introduce our regular panel members. Many thanks, Jasmine Chaudhry, for joining. As you know, Jasmine is a part and parcel of this series, a wonderful friend of us, a political activist, a shortlisted candidate of MP election from Labour Party, a social justice campaigner. Many thanks, Jasmine, for joining, and a warm welcome.
Many thanks, Kaisarbai. A very warm welcome to Dr. Roshan Bharti, Sunita ji, and everybody else on the panel. Really looking forward to the session.
We also have another part and parcel of this series, a wonderful friend of ours, a spoken word artist and a concert organizer, Shaheen Mituli. So many thanks for joining, Mitul, and a warm welcome to today's session.
Thank you so much. I'd like to welcome Roshan ji and Sunita ji and everyone else in the panel. Looking forward to the performances tonight.
We have, as part of this regular panel members, we have one of the finest Indian classical vocalists here in Britain, Srimati Shumona Mollik Boshuji, who is also founder of another wonderful music organization based in the North, Pratibha Performing Arts. Many thanks, Shumona, for joining, and a warm welcome to today's session.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much, Kaishabai, for having me. It's an absolute pleasure, as always, to be a part of this beautiful panel. And up till now, each and every show, though, organized concerts has been a treat to our soul. So looking forward to another mesmerizing concert this evening. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving forward towards the performance. As you know, we start with the performance. And let me give a brief introduction of Dr. Roshan Bharti. As most of you know, Dr. Roshan Bharti, the exponent of Indian classical music, and especially Ghazal, is a musician par excellence, trained rigorously in a setting that is deeply rooted in musical tradition from last 18th centuries. He is a torchbearer of an 18th century old music tradition of Senia Gharana. He was trained in the strict and able guidance of his father, Ustad Yasin Bhartiji, since a very tender age of 3. His training was done in the oral tradition, in a Guru Shishya tradition, which really tested and solidified his capabilities to listen, absorb, remember, and then sophisticatedly reproduce the intricate structure and complex patterns of notes from a young age of 3. Understanding the intricate details of how to apply notes to words, introduce variety of emotions in one repetition, demeanor, stage appeal, interaction with audiences is not an easy task, as we all know. But it seems that he is born to carry out his traditional musical image. He holds a PhD in late Begum Akhtarji, the Ghazal queen of 20th century. He is wearing numerous hats as an educator, performer, singer, a recording artist, a scholar, a research supervisor, an innovative composer, music conductor, jury member of an audition board, a mentor, author, and a poet. He has also served as an acting principal of the JDV Government College, Kolkata, where he is working for last 28 years. Moreover, his so many talents landed him the role of a research supervisor to PhD candidate at such a young age. At such a young age. So far, 5 candidates have done PhD under his able guidance. In addition, being the youngest member of the audition board of Broadcasting Corporation of India is a matter of great pride. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us start with Roshanji's performance, and then we'll talk. As you know, we'll try to explore the beauty and the artistry of his meaningful artistic journey, and also a bit more about his style, which is very ancient style, Ghazal singing, style of Ghazal singing. And as you know, this live streaming is available from, actually this session is broadcast from Saudha Ghazal Tumri and Khayal Festival's page, and this is available in Saudha Arts page as well. So please do share. Please do share from there, and let your friends have the opportunity to be the part of this beautiful, wonderful, sacred session of music. So this is going live from Saudha Ghazal Tumri and Khayal Festival page. This is also available in Saudha Arts page, and this will be available in my personal page as well. So if our panel members and also the audiences, if you'd like to share, you'll find this from these pages. Many, many, many thanks. Roshanji, warm welcome again. Let us start with
Thank you.
singing, and then perhaps we'll come back to you with.
Thank you very much. I would love to ask Sunita ji, can you please translate the poetry which I am going to sing in brief? Kindly.
Certainly. Thank you, Dr. Roshan Bharti. So to all the audience, Dr. Bharti is going to be presenting first a Tumri set in Raag Khamaj, sung originally by none other than Ustad Mehdi Hasan Khan Sahab. So I would just like to briefly mention about the significance of moon for our global audience, not from subcontinents, who really understand how moon works in a poetry. So in this poetry, in Indian literature, the moon has been personified as the messenger of all lovers, laments, and desires. In this Tumri, the heroine relates her longing for her lover to the moon. So this is how the poetry goes. Chandare jare jare, des pyare. O moon, hear me, and take my message to my beloved, who is in a faraway land. Suna sab sansar re, suni suni tum bin nagri. Tell him that without him, the entire city and the entire world seems empty. Suni suni sage atariya, suna har singar re. Without him, the rooftop and the bower is empty, and the makeup and jewelry is meaningless. So, set in Raag, Dr. Bharti is going to now sing this Tumri. Chandari Jari Des Pyare.
Thank you, Sunita ji. Composed in Raag Khamaj, and Raag Khamaj is the one of the thought which we sing in Indian classic music. There are 10 thoughts, so Khamaj is the one of the very impressive and very feelingful thought, and Raag Khamaj comes in in thought Khamaj. So I'm going to sing Khamaj, Chanda re jare, Des pyare. ओ चंदा रे जा जा रे जा रे देश पिया पिया रे जा रे देश पिया चंदा रे चंदा रे चंदा रे हो चंदा रे जा रे जा रे जा रे जा रे देश पिया पिया रे जा रे देश पिया हो तुम बिन सुनी सुनी नगरी नगरिया नगरिया रे नगरिया सुना सब संसार रे हाँ सुनी सुनी से जियटरिया रे हाँ सुना हर सिंगार रे जा रे देश पिया. So this was the Thumri composed in Raag Khamaj. Now I'm going to sing one Ghazal which is written by Hafiz Hoshiarpuri Sahab, Mohabbat Karne Wale Kam Na Honge. So over to Sunita, kindly translate the poetry in brief.
That was beautiful, Dr. Roshan Bharti. So I'm going to translate this ghazal. So truly understand a ghazal, you have to be familiar with the sensitivity and the cultural nuances of human emotions, especially from the Indian subcontinent. These translations do not do justice to the thought of a poet, but we are trying to do that here. Muhabbat karne wale kam na honge, teri mehfil mein lekin hum na honge. You will be surrounded by many who will love you, but you will realize my absence from that group. Zamane bhar ke gham, ya ik tera gham, ye gham hoga to kitne gham na honge. Rest aside all the pains and sorrow of this world. The pain of separation from you will weigh more than of the rest of the world. अगर तू इत्तेफाकन मिल भी जाए, तेरी फुरकत के सदमे कम न होंगे. Even if we meet accidentally again, the shock of separation will not reduce. दिलों की उलझने बढ़ती रहेंगी, अगर कुछ मशवरे बाहम न होंगे. This unexplainable anxiety and uneasiness will never cease if we don't meet and share our inner feelings. Back to you, Dr.
Thank,
Bharti.
thank you, Sunita. मोहब्बत करने वाले कम न होंगे, मोहब्बत करने वाले कम न होंगे, तेरी ही महफिल में लेकर, तेरी महफिल में लेकिन हम न होंगे, मोहब्बत करने वाले कम न होंगे, मोहब्बत करने वाले कम न होंगे, तेरी महफिल में लेकिन हम न होंगे, मोहब्बत करने वाले कम न होंगे। ज़माने भर के गम या एक तेरा गम, ज़माने भर के गम या ज़माने भर के गम या एक तेरा गम, ये गम होगा तो कितने गम न होंगे, ये गम होगा तो कितने गम न होंगे, तेरी महफिल में लेकिन, तेरी महफिल में लेकिन हम न होंगे, मोहब्बत करने वाले कम न होंगे। अगर तू अगर तू तू अगर इत्तेफाकन अगर तू अगर तू अगर इत्तेफाकन मिल भी जाए, तेरी फुरकत के सदमे कम न होंगे, तेरी फुरकत के सदमे कम न होंगे, तेरी महफिल में लेके, तेरी महफिल में लेकिन हम न होंगे, मोहब्बत करने वाले कम न होंगे। दिलों की उलझने बढ़ती दिलों की उलझने बढ़ती रहेगी अगर कुछ मशवरे बाहम न होंगे। अगर कुछ मशवरे बाहम न होंगे। तेरी महफिल में लेके तेरी महफिल में लेके मोहब्बत करने वाले कम न होंगे कम न होंगे कम न होंगे।
Many thanks.
शुक्रिया
Many
शुक्रिया
thanks for
मेहरबानी।
beautiful, incomparable recital of
शुक्रिया शुक्रिया।
wonderful rendition. Many thanks. Let us perhaps have some audience's feedback. But before we move on to Mitul for some feedback, Roshanji, did you find the live streaming okay?
No, I can't.
Mitul, did you manage to, perhaps, I sent it to WhatsApp as well, if you kindly copy and share in your WhatsApp. If you kindly copy and share in your Facebook. We are wanting audiences coming from all different backgrounds. Mitul, if you kindly read some audience's feedback, if that's okay.
Yes, sure. Kamalveer Singh ji, hello. Sunil Rai.
Hello, Kamalveer Singh ji. Kamalveer Singh ji is one of the finest Indian classical violinists here in the country, and also a phenomenal Ghazal singer here. Actually, me accompanied with Jagdish Singh ji many times, and the fan supporter of Saudha's activities. Many thanks, Kamalveer ji. It's wonderful to know that you are watching.
Sunil Rai, hello. Deep Roy, greetings from New York. Then
Dibra is another regular participant, very regular audiences of Shoda's live concerts. Many thanks, Devji, for watching, and many thanks. You also share this live streaming in your timeline every time. Many thanks for this generosity.
Mochuri Das, aha. Devinder Singh Lambaji, namaskar all. Vidya Ocha, good evening.
Devinder Singh ji, watching from India as well, one of the regular audiences of Shoda and a firm supporter of Shoda's musical vision. So many thanks, Devinder ji, for watching.
Then Kamalveer Singh ji has written, "Kya baat hai, listening to this composition after such a long time. Lovely composition and singing." Then Vivek Mathur, very nice, Roshan ji, amazing singing, one of the best in India today. And Kamalveer Singh has written, "Namaskar to everyone and all the members of the panel." Thank you.
Thank you. Namaskar, namaste to Kamalveer ji as well. So those who are watching, please do share and let your friends be the part of this beautiful, beautiful session. As you can see, we start, what a wonderful start that you have. So we will explore more on Roshanji's artistic journey, a bit more on Ghazal singing, and also with his wonderful celestial singing. So please do share, please do leave your comments, suggestions, requests. As you can see, this session is streaming live from Saudha Arts page, and also streaming live from other Saudha Ghazal Tumri and Khayal Festival page. So please do, please do share from Saudha's page. It is available in my page as well. So many thanks. Let me go back to our other panel members. Shubhana, if you kindly add something, Jasmine. So let's start with Shubhana, and then we'll come back to Roshanji after this.
Enjoying today's ghazal song so much, Roshan ji. और मोहब्बत करने वाले कभी कम ना होंगे, कभी भी कम नहीं हो सकता. Beautiful loves और ghazal आपकी आवाज में, अंदाज में, जाहिर सी बात है, बहुत अच्छा लगा. And thank you so much. Enjoying and looking forward to many more such ghazals.
Exactly. Jasmine.
Thank you. It's a mesmerizing start. Thank you, Roshan ji. Enjoying the translation as well by Sunita ji. It's great to have that input. And I'm sure those who have joined us on the live stream are also appreciating that input. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. So this is, let us come back to Roshanji. If you kindly tell us a bit more about your childhood and your learning. You learned from your father, and you came from such an illustrious background. Your grandfather is Ustad Jamal Khan, who is also Ustad of Guru of Jagjit Singh Ji. So if you kindly tell us a bit more on this, and then we'll move on to more performance. If you and also you are muted at this moment. Perhaps you need to unmute if that's okay. You are still muted. If you kindly unmute yourself, you're still muted, I can see.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you now. Yeah.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So let me tell you about myself. I belongs to Sainya Gharana. I am the 18th generation of that Gharana, Sainya Gharana, which starts from Mia Tansen ji. So from that family, from that Gharana, I am 18th generation of that traditional musical family. And let me tell you, my grandfather, Ustad Jamal Khan, was Guru Ustad of legendary Ghazal singer, late Shri Jagjit Singh Ji. He taught him classical music for 12 years. One more thing, Ustad Mehdi Hasan Sahab, who belongs to from India, Rajasthan. We are from the same family. In relation, I am his nephew. Ustad Mehdi Hasan Sahab is my cousin uncle. So I am carrying that tradition from the tender age of mine. I started when I was 3. My father, Ustad Yasin Khan Sahab, taught me intricacies of Indian classical music. And when I grew up, I choose Ghazal as my career. So the journey is still going on, and the audience who loves me, I am just because of you. I am nothing without you.
Right. Let us have another performance, Roshan ji,
Ji,
if that's okay. Thank you.
Nitaji.
Okay, so Dr. Roshan Bharti is going to sing another ghazal. This is written by none other than Momin Khan Momin. Ghazal goes like this: रोया करेंगे आप भी पहरों इसी तरह, अटका कहीं जो आपका दिल भी मेरी तरह. If one day you will fall in love with someone, you will also lament for hours like me. ना ताब हिज्र में है, ना आराम वसी,
Madhvanti.
कमबख्त दिल को चैन नहीं है किसी तरह. I can neither tolerate this separation nor I find solace in union. Damn, this heart doesn't find peace in any way. ना जाए वहाँ बने है, ना बुल जाए चैन है. I'm torn between the desire to go or not to go there. क्या कीजिए हमें तो है मुश्किल सभी तरह. Whatever I decide will leave me in agony. लगती है तेरे मुंह से ये गालियां भरी, कुर्बान तेरे तू मुझे कह ले इस तरह. I like the curses you hurled at me. Love you for that and allow you to curse me. This ghazal is set in Raag Madhvanti, which expresses a gentle loving sentiment. It depicts the Shringar Ras used to express the love of an individual towards his or her beloved.
Thank you, Sunita ji. So this composition, I have composed this Momin Khan Momin's ghazal in Raag Madhvanti. In Raag Madhvanti, Gandhar is Komal, Madham is Tivra. Sa Pani Sagari Sani Nisagama Pamagari Sa Sagama Pa Gama Pani Gama Pani Sa Pani Sani Sani Da Pada Ma Paga Magare Sani Pada Ma Pasa. I want to sing a bandish in Raag Madhvanti. Albela Khan Sudena, Albela Khan Sudena, Albela Khan Sudena, Moriye Kahu na baat, Albela Khan Sune Albela Khan Sudena. Saj saj आवत नैन चलावत, सज सज आवत नैन चलावत, मोरा जिया जरावत, अलबेला का Sagama pa magare sare ni sal bela ka. Sagama pa sapa mama gagare sani sagama pa al bela ka. Sagama pa ni sagama pa gama gare sal bela ka. Saga ga 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 ni 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 ga 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 ni sani da pa magare sare ni sagama pa ga ma pa ni sare sani da pa ma pa gama gare sare ni sal bela ka. Albela Khan, Albela Khan, Sune सुने ना. So this was a beautiful bandish in Rag Madhvanti, which my father taught me this in Rag Madhvanti. So I'm going to sing now मोमिन खां मोमिन. रोया करेंगे आप भी पहरों इसी तरह, अटका कहीं जो आपका दिल भी मेरी तरह. रोया करेंगे आप भी, रोया 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 करेंगे आप भी पहरों इसी तरह, अटका कहीं जो आपका दिल भी मेरी तरह. रोया करेंगे आप भी पहरों इसी तरह, अटका कहीं जो आपका दिल भी मेरी तरह. रोया करें आप भी. ना ताब हिज्र में है, ना आराम बस में, ना ताब हिज्र में है, ना आराम बस में, कम बख्त दिल को चैन, कम बख्त दिल को चैन नहीं है किसी तरह, अटका कहीं जो आप तरह रोया करेंगे आप भी। Dear friends, I would love to introduce my tabla player, Mr. Ved Prakash Verma. He is accompanying me. Give him
Thank
blessings.
you. Many, many, many thanks. Many
He's
thanks.
a great tabla player.
Wonderful. Thank you.
मर चुक कहीं भी तू गमे हिजरा से छूट जा। मर चुक मर चुक कहीं भी तू गमे हिजरा से छूट जाए, छूट जाए। मर चुक कहीं भी तू गमे हिजरा से छूट जाए। कहते तो हैं भले की वो, कहते तो हैं भले की वो, लेकिन बुरी तरह। कहते तो हैं भले की वो, लेकिन बुरी तरह। अटका कहीं जो आपका दिल भी तेरी तरह। क्या करें आप भी। ना जाए बने हैं, न बिन जाए चैन है। न न जाए न जाए बने हैं, न बिन जाए चैन है। क्या कीजिए हमें तो है, क्या कीजिए हमें तो है, मुश्किल सभी तरह। अटका कहीं जो आपका दिल भी मेरी तरह। रोया करेंगे रोया रोया करेंगे
Thank you. Many, 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 many thanks, Roshanji. I was wondering, we perhaps have to try with your, without the earphone, because sometimes I'm not sure whether it is for earphones. We'll check when you'll sing again without earphone whether the sound is becoming better.
Okay, okay.
Right, Jasmine, if you kindly read some
इसका ये
verses
हटाना
of
बेटा.
poetry that can
वो कह रहे हैं बगैर
complement
उसके ज्यादा
with
अच्छी आ
this
रही
music.
है.
Let These Be Your Desires by Khalil Gibran. Love has no desires but to fulfill itself. But if your love and must needs have desires, let these be your desires. To melt and be like a running brook that sings its melody to the night. To know the pain of too much tenderness. Be wounded by your own understanding of love. And to bleed willingly and joyfully. To wake at dawn with a winged heart and give thanks for another day of loving, to rest at the noon hour and meditate love's ecstasy, to return home at eventide and with gratitude, and then to sleep with a prayer for the beloved in your heart and the song of praise upon your lips.
Yes, now I can hear.
Yeah, I think it's better. It's far
Okay.
better.
Okay.
Thank you. Many thanks. Sumana, would you like to add anything before we move on to Mitul for some more comments from audiences?
Very nice, Roshan ji. Very nice. Enjoying it so much. और बहुत बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है. और सुनीता जी, आपके translation and meaning को जैसे आप, you are explaining the meaning to us. Sometimes Urdu language is so sweet, but wish I could understand each and every word. So you are explaining. So that is where we are understanding the words as well. लफ्ज़ को समझना बहुत ज़रूरी होता है गाना सुनने के बाद. So
सच कह रही हैं
enjoying
जसमीन
it.
जी.
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. If we also, I mean, Roshan ji sings even some popular ghazal as well. So if you have any request, we have our own request as well. So if Shumana and Jasmine and people have, yeah.
I would love to sing your farmaish if it belongs to Mehdi Hasan Sahab and Ghulam Ali Sahab and some of Jagjit Singh ji. I can sing.
Thank you. No, I was singing. I was listening.
I have a request too. Chupke
Yes,
chupke
Shahin ji.
raat din. Chupke chupke.
Yes, that's the one.
Ghulam Ali ji
Exactly.
ka.
So I saw you singing in YouTube, and that
Exactly.
was so beautifully sung. Roshan ji.
Okay.
Mitul, if you kindly read some audience's feedback.
Yes. Prerna Mathur, very nice program, Roshan Bharti ji. Vivek Mathur, I have the privilege of listening to him in person. Loved his voice. Sunita ji, I would strongly recommend you to sing in your amazing voice on this platform. Then Jagir Alam, hello all. Ojuri Das, thank you, Sunita ji. Translation is fantastic. क्या बात है. Madhu Chanda Ganguly, wow, very nice. Kamalveer Singh ji, क्या बात है. Roshan ji, Jagir Alam ji, बहुत क्या बात है. Dinesh Sharma, I am also his murid, and in my opinion, he is the best ghazal singer in the world in this period. बहुत खूब. I'm watching live now. Then Manjit Rihal, very nice. Thanks. TM Nurul Alam, very nice. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Many thanks for these beautiful, inspiring comments. If you have any requests, please do and leave your request here. If you have any suggestion, please do leave your suggestion as well. And many thanks to those who have already shared this live streaming to your timeline and have given the opportunity to your friends to watch these beautiful sessions. Roshan, you were talking about the branch of ghazal singing. especially in Indian subcontinent. So Mehdi Hasan ji is in one branch, Jagjit Singh ji in another style perhaps. So if you kindly tell us a bit more, the other day while he was talking to you, I found it quite interesting. And if you kindly tell us a bit more on the heritage of Ghazal, because you also teach the music. So your input will be quite meaningful. And if you kindly also tell us about all those different styles of Ghazal singing in the Indian subcontinent.
Sure, Ahmed bhai. In my opinion, Ghazal singing, in Ghazal singing, there are 4 schools, in my opinion. One
Right.
is Begum Akhtar Sahiba, second Ustad Mehdi Hasan, third Ustad Ghulam Ali Sahab, and fourth Shri Jagjit Singh ji. So you can see in these 4, I have done PhD on Begum Akhtar. Mehdi Hasan is my cousin uncle. Jagjit Singh was taught by my grandfather, late Ustad Jamal Khan Sahab. So I am very near to all these 3 singers. But I sing Ghulam Ali ji also. And I am trying to become a different style type of a singer, because after these singers, they have done a lot of work in Ghazal Gaiki. So I am trying to frame myself in a different style singer. So koshish hai meri. I am trying. Still, I am trying to become a different style of singer.
No,
So,
your singing is very original, to be honest, Roshanji. Whoever will listen you, the first thing they will come across with is the originality of your singing. You merged perhaps all different styles. You merged all different styles, but you develop your own style of singing. I listened to you in YouTube, the renditions which are available in YouTube. And
thank
soon
you,
anyone
Ahmed bhai.
listens to you, they will come up with the first thing that you are very original type of.
Thank you very much. I'll sing some
So
of my compositions
yeah.
in my way.
Oh, great. So that is something that we are looking forward to. We also look forward to listen from you about Begum Akhtarji, because you did PhD in Begum Akhtarji. So about her singing, perhaps, if you kindly tell us a bit more, but not now. And for non-Indian audiences, if you kindly, briefly describe about the tradition of Ghazal, the heritage of Ghazal, how it was evolved in Indian subcontinent. If you kindly briefly tell the audiences, especially for those who are not from Indian background.
Okay, look, Ghazal is a Arabic Persian word which means talking about. It includes separation, the sadness of separation, the joyness of meeting, the how beautiful she is for him. So Ghazal means it is a Arabic Persian word, and Ghazal it was started in Iran basically. So in the courtship in courts, shair were used to sing ghazals in Iran first, and then it came to India in Persian language. So Urdu is a blend of Hindi and Persian language. So people started writing ghazals in India also, Pakistan, which was the part of India earlier in early stage. And after separation, very renowned Ghazal poets, they are they have written so beautifully, like Faiz Ahmad Faiz, Hasrat Mohani, Ahmad Faraz Sahab, and in India, Dr. Bashir Badr. So let me sing one ghazal which I composed in Raag Yaman. You will all love that ghazal. Ghazal says, उसके हंसते चेहरे से तो ऐसा लगता है शायद उसको मेरा मिलना अच्छा लगता है. So I'll sing this ghazal. Sunita, can you try to translate little bit?
So it seems from his face, her face, that she likes to meet me.
Good. Laughing face, smiling face.
Smiling face.
मेरे पामा मदनी रमरी परी मोहब्बत के दीपक जला कर तो देखो जरा दिल की दुनिया सजा कर तो देखो तुम्हें हो न जाए मोहब्बत तो कहना जरा हमसे आँखें मिला कर गजल पेश है कुलबीर भाई. उम्मीद है आप सुन रहे होंगे. ये कंपोजिशन आपकी नजर कर रहा हूँ. आज आपको मैंने फ्रेंड रिक्वेस्ट भी भेजी है, तो इंशाल्लाह हम जुड़ेंगे साथ में. उसके हंसते चेहरे से तो ऐसा लगता है उसके हंसते चेहरे से तो ऐसा लगता है शायद उसको मेरा मिलना शायद उसको मेरा मिलना अच्छा लगता हंसते चेहरे से तो ऐसा लगता
क्या बात
प्यार में देखो मैं भी कितना पागल हो बैठा प्यार में देखो मैं भी प्यार 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 में देखो मैं भी प्यार में देखो मैं भी कितना पागल हो बैठा ध्यान दे पागल हो गए हर एक चेहरा उसके जैसा लगता है मुझको हर एक चेहरा उसके जैसा लगता है शायद उसको मेरा मिलना अच्छा लगता है हंसते चेहरे से तो ऐसा लगता शेर मुलाजा फरमाए गजल का शेर ये मुझे बेहद पसंद है मेरी भीगी पलकों पे आंसू उसके हैं मेरी भीगी मेरी भीगी पलकों पे आंसू उसके हैं याद में मेरी हो रोया हो ऐसा लगता है याद में मेरी हो रोया हो ऐसा लगता है शायद उसको मेरा मिलना अच्छा लगता हंसते ऐसा लगता शायद उसको मेरा अच्छा लगता हंसते आस्ते गजल शेर पेश कर रहा हूँ वो हर बात पे मेरी छुपी कसमें खाता है हर बात पे मेरी मेरी कसमें खाता है वो हर बार कसमें खाता है झूठा है वो कितना झूठा है वो फिर भी सच्चा लगता है कितना झूठा है वो फिर भी सच्चा लगता है शायद उसको मेरा बिना अच्छा लगता से तो ऐसा लगता ऐसा लगता ऐसा लगता
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Ahmed bhai.
I'm sure audiences are equally mesmerized by this beautiful and original singing. Mithul, if you kindly read some verses of poem, verses of poetry.
Yes, reading short piece of translation from Amir Khusruji. I wonder what was the place where I was last night. All around me were half-slaughtered victims of love, tossing about in agony. There was a nymph like beloved, with cypress like form and tulip like face, ruthlessly playing havoc with the hearts of the lovers. God himself was the master of ceremonies in the heavenly court. O Khusru, where the face of the prophet too was shedding light like a candle. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shahinji. Thank you, Mithu. God bless you.
Thank you. And
So,
then I have a request, if I may put it through. One of Jagjit Singh Ji's ghazals, either Kal Chaudhary ki Raat Thi or Hosh Walo ko Kya Khabar Hai.
okay, first I will sing Chupke Chupke Raat Din Aansu Bahana Yaad Hai. Then I'll sing होश वालों को खबर क्या बेखुदी क्या चीज है वो देखना कहाँ पे
I say you are on mute. We can't hear you. You are on mute.
Hello, can you hear me?
No, that's fine. That's okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're moving on to the next song, Chupke Chupke. A phenomenal
Chupke
song by
Chupke.
Ghulam Ali.
Chupke Chupke with two new shares. I will sing two new shares which Ghulam Ali Saab has not sung.
Great. So, Roshan ji, one thing that I would like to, I was asking whether if we can make the music a bit, audiences are complaining perhaps. I was thinking if we kindly come a bit closer to the device and see whether the sound is better.
This is E note. हाँ, हो गया? Voice बढ़ाना है?
Can you come closer to the device?
Okay.
थोड़ा पास रखें, आवाज कम आ रही है.
तो फिर आवाज ही आएगी, मैं नहीं आऊंगा. गरे दी सदा मबदका मबनी सगरे दी पसा गरे दी सगा मबनी उधर जुल्फों में कंघी हो रही है, हम निकलता है इधर रुक रुक के खिंच खिंच के हमारा दम निकलता है। चुपके 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 चुप चुपके चुपके आंसू बहाना चुपके चुपके आंसू बहाना हमको अब तक आशिकी का ज़माना याद है। चुपके चुपके रात दिन आंसू बहाना याद है। चोरी चोरी हमसे तुम आकर मिले थे जिस जगह। ये नया शेर है, ये आप लोगों ने नहीं सुना होगा किसी ने भी। चोरी चोरी हमसे तुम आकर मिले थे जिस जगह, चोरी चोरी हमसे तुम आकर मिले थे जिस जगह। चोरी हमसे तुम आकर मिले थे जिस जगह, मुद्दतें गुज़री पर अब तक वो ठिकाना याद है। मुद्दतें गुज़री पर अब तक वो ठिकाना याद है। हमको अब तक आशिकी ज़माना चुपके चुपके रात दिन आंसू बहाना चुपके चुपके ये भी नया शेर है। ढूंढ लेंगे हम तुझे, ढूंढ लेंगे, ढूंढ लेंगे तेरे मिलने का हमें, तेरे मिलने का हमें हर एक ठिकाना याद है, तेरे मिलने का हर एक ठिकाना याद है। हमको अब तक आशिकी का ज़माना याद है, चुपके चुपके रात आंसू बहाना याद है। Thank you, Mr. Ji. I hope you enjoyed it.
At last, I was recaptured by his love. Resisting had no effect. Love is like an ocean without a shore. How can one swim there, O wise one? Love must be taken right to the end. Many unsuitable things must be accepted. Ugliness must be seen as if it were good. Poison must be taken as if it were sugar. I was disobedient and did not understand. The harder you pull, the tighter the rope.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much for this soulful. Sometimes soulful music doesn't necessarily have to be visually exuberant as well. But Roshan Bharti's singing was both soulful and quite visually exuberant. Even if you don't understand the words, you can realize some sort of meaning to the beautiful expression. Many thanks, Roshan Ji.
Somebody also wanted to make a request, if I may.
Yeah.
Please do.
Can I request for Rafta? Mehdi Hassan ji?
Rafta, sure. Okay, next is
Great.
Rafta.
Thank you.
Great. Shumana, would you like to add anything before we go back to Mitul for some more audience's feedback?
मजा आ गया रोशन जी, मजा आ गया, बहुत
अरे
खूब।
शुक्रिया।
I would want to दिल मांगे more and more and आपको सामने बैठ के सुनने का मन कर रहा है, you know, इसी तरह मन नहीं भर रहा है।
इंशाल्लाह आप अहमद भाई से कहिए कि लंदन में जल्दी से प्रोग्राम रखें तो हम सब फैमिली मेंबर्स वहां आकर के मिलें।
Face to face program, exactly, that's what we need now.
Inshallah.
And or just want to ask you something, Roshan ji. You were mentioning about 4 schools, जैसे जगजीत सिंह जी का एक, बेगम अख्तर जी, मेहदी हसन जी and गुलाम अली साहब की।
गुलाम अली जी।
तो मुझे just ये पूछना है, I want to ask you, हरिहरन जी को आप कौन सी स्कूल में डालना चाहेंगे?
हरिहरन जी का स्कूल जो है वो एक्चुअली ब्लेंड है, वो नॉर्थ इंडियन और साउथ इंडियन कर्नाटिक म्यूजिक का, और मिक्सचर है, और ज्यादा नजदीक मैं कहूंगा खान साहब मेहदी हसन साहब के नजदीक ज्यादा हैं वो.
Acha, all right. So he doesn't belong to a different school. I mean, his school is very similar to
No.
Mehdi Hasan.
Yes, of course, of course.
तो हरिहरन जी को भी मैं बहुत पसंद करती हूँ, उनकी गजल गाने की अंदाज और गायकी बहुत पसंद करती हूँ. तो इसीलिए I just wanted to ask you.
बहुत लाजवाब सिंगर हैं हमारे इंडिया के, और हमारे सीनियर हैं, हम तो जूनियर हैं उनके. कोशिश कर रहे हैं कुछ पहचान. हम आप जैसे प्यार करने वालों का ही सहारा है, आपकी दुआओं का सहारा है, तो कुछ ना कुछ मंजिल मिल जाएगी इंशाल्लाह. तो आपकी फरमाइश सुनाने लगा.
Can we have some audience's feedback, Roshan ji, and then I'll come back to you. Mithul, if you kindly read some audience's feedback, and this is this is perhaps a complaint from audiences in relation to sound. Sound, if you can make harmonium and tabla as low as possible, and then if Roshan ji, whenever you sing, if you kindly come closer to the device, that may improve the sound. So we'll see whether it gets improved in the next performance. Mithul, if you kindly read the audience's feedback, please.
Yes. माधवी डॉली माथुर, बहुत खूब रोशन जी. रिजवानुल्लाह अरवी, डॉक्टर रोशन अच्छा गाते हैं. शौर्यज्योति बासु, दिल में एक लहर सी उठी है अभी. From Ghulam Ali Sahab, a request from me, please. Ritu
Shorojyoti Basu, a very Shorojyoti Basu ji is a musicologist, actually, a firm lover of good music, and supporter of Saudha. Many thanks, Shourada, for watching, and perhaps we'll see whether your request can be reflected.
Then Ritu Johri, hello Dr. Roshan ji, very nice to hear you. Jagir Alam, kya baat hai? Shauna Kuntia ji, nice Roshan ji, namaskar to all panelists.
Shauna Kuntia ji is one of the finest violinists at this moment in India.
Wow.
He is also an associate professor of Banaras Hindu University. She teaches music, especially violin, in Banaras Hindu University. Many thanks, Shauna ji, for watching.
Then Gauri Chaudhary, Oshadharan Gayak.
Gauri Chaudhary ji is another versatile, one of the finest versatile singers here in the UK. Many thanks, Gauri ji, for watching.
Thank you, Gauri ji.
Abhijit Mollik, namaskar.
Abhijit ji from Bangalore, one of the great supporter of, and then perhaps the quite regular audience of Saudha. Many thanks, Abhijit ji, for watching.
Then Walid Nadi, Dr. Roshan is one of the rare gems in today's Ghazal world. And
no doubt about it.
I also have had the privilege of listening to him live.
Great.
Thank you, Walid. Love you.
Taposh Roy, so profound, touching the heart. Love it. Wish Roshanji a great time ahead.
Many thanks, Taposh ji. Taposh ji is another regular audience of show, though, especially and supporter of good music. Many thanks, Taposh ji, for watching. And also, I can see Girish Bhatnagar ji, one of the upcoming Ghazal singers of India. Exactly, we agree on this, and then look forward to having Roshan ji here in London and listening to him face to face.
Inshallah. Inshallah.
Girish ji also said, currently I am in US, so it looks like the audiences are watching from all different corners of the world. Many thanks to those who are watching and left beautiful comments here. Many comments also get lost here. Ranjana ji wrote, "Wah, Ustadji." So many thanks. We'll try to come back to you. And if you have any request, also we'll see. We'll place it to Roshanji. Please leave your comments here. And then also, if you kindly share this thread for your friends, and they will be equally mesmerized by this beautiful performance. So many thanks, Roshanji. Can we come back to your performance? People actually wanted to listening more singing. So am I also another thing that I would like to learn? How did you get interested in Begum Akhtarji, and what was the topic that you researched, perhaps? And if you kindly tell us a bit more about your research work on Begum Akhtarji, but we can do it afterwards. Let's have a bit more performances. Audiences are looking forward for.
I think audience is more interested listening my ghazals, listening my
Exactly.
renditions.
True,
So
true, very true. Yeah,
we'll,
let's go back to exactly.
So I'm going to sing Rafta Rafta wo meri hasti ka sama ho gaye.
Great, great.
रफ्ता रफ्ता वो मेरी हस्ती का सामा हो गए रफ्ता रफ्ता वो मेरी हस्ती का सामा हो गए पहले दिल फिर दिल रुबा पहले दिल फिर दिल रुबा फिर दिल के मेहमान हो गए रफ्ता रफ्ता हो मेरी हस्ती का सामा हो गए पहले दिल फिर दिल रुबा पहले दिल फिर दिल रुबा फिर दिल के मेहमान हो गए रफ्ता रफ्ता हो मेरी हस्ती का सामा दिन ब दिन बढ़ती गई इस हुस्न की रानाइयाँ दिन ब दिन बढ़ती गई इस हुस्न की रानाइयाँ पहले गुल फिर गुल बदल पहले गुल फिर गुल बदल फिर गुल बदाना हो रफ्ता रफ्ता हो मेरी हस्ती का सामा हो आप तो नजदीक से नजदीक पर आते गए आप तो नजदीक से नजदीक पर आते गए पहले जा फिर जाने जा
क्या बात?
पहले जा फिर जाने जा फिर जाने जाना हो गए रफ्ता हो मेरी हस्ती का सामा हो गए पहले दिल फिर दिल रुबा फिर दिल के मेहमान हो गए रफ्ता रफ्ता हो मेरी हस्ती का सामा हो गए गजल का सबसे खूबसूरत और हसीन शेर आपकी खिदमत में पेश कर रहा हूँ। प्यार जब हद से बढ़ा सारे तकल्लुफ मिट गए। तकल्लुफ मीन्स फॉर्मेलिटीज। प्यार जब हद से बढ़ा सारी फॉर्मेलिटीज फिर खत्म हो गई फिर। प्यार जब हद से बढ़ा सारे तकल्लुफ मिट गए। आपसे फिर तुम हुए, आपसे फिर तुम हुए, फिर तू का उन्वान हो गए। रफ्ता रफ्ता हो मेरी हस्ती का सामान हो गए। रफ्ता रफ्ता हो मेरी हस्ती का सामान हो गए। पहले दिल फिर दिल रुबा, पहले दिल फिर दिल रुबा, फिर दिल के मेहमान हो गए।
क्या बात, क्या बात।
हो मेरी हस्ती का सामा, हस्ती का सामा, हस्ती का सामा हो गए।
क्या बात। Sunita ji, if you kindly give a bit of translation for non-Indian audiences, how beautifully sung Roshan ji.
So the translation goes like this: Rafta rafta wo meri hasti ka sama ho gaye. Subtly and gradually, she became a part of my personality. Pehle jaan, fir jaane jana ho gaye. First my life, then the love of my life. Finally, she became my beloved. दिन ब दिन बढ़ती गई इस हुस्न की रानाइयाँ. Day by day, her beauties, gracefulness increased. पहले गुल बदन, फिर गुल बदामा हो गए. First she smelled like a rose, then she transformed into a rose. Finally, she became the garden of roses. आप तो नजदीक से नजदीक तर आते गए. You kept coming closer and closer to me. पहले दिल, फिर दिल रुबा, फिर दिल के मेहमा हो गए. First my heart, then my sweetheart, then you became the guest of the heart. प्यार जब हद से बढ़ा सारे तकल्लुफ मिट गए. When love transcended its limits, all formality were erased. आपसे फिर तुम हुए, फिर तुम का उन्वा हो गए. First we were formal, then we became informal. Finally, we became one.
Wow, 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 just wow. Roshanji and the audiences, this is perhaps the beauty of Ghazal. The aim of Saudha when it was created, we began this journey with a name to revolutionize the world with the beauty of love. So audiences will come from all across the globe or all across the city, from all different cultures, to witness the beauty of words, the beauty of love, and then they will go back with the heart filled of love, actually. And only Ghazal we have seen how beautiful lyrics and how beautifully sung. And when the music is sung like this, the heart gets filled with love. Humanity develops when someone immersed into the universe of love like this. They stay away from bestiality. They become true human beings. So this was the aim of Saudha when it is created, propagating love through every meaningful art form. And I'm sure through this beautiful singing, Roshanji, and Ghazal is one of this great art form that connect audiences immediately it is performed. And through Roshanji's singing, I'm sure audiences who are listening, I know that there was some sort of sound loss for the Zoom, but I'm sure it is still connecting you in a huge way. Many thanks, Roshanji, for this beautiful singing. Can we also, I'm sure if I just talk to the panel members, they will come up with loads of requests now. Shumana is looking at me, Midul is looking at me. But can I, before they start, Jasmine is also coming up with more requests. But before we are going to them, is it possible to sing another beautiful song that Medya Sanjay sang? Main to Markar Marriage. That is one of my all-time favorite lyrics. You are on mute, Roshanji. You are on mute. If you kindly unmute yourself. Thank you. If you kindly unmute yourself, we can't hear you. If you kindly unmute yourself. Thank you.
Now you can hear me?
Please,
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
We can.
Ahmed Bhai, you have asked me the same number which I was going to sing, so that I love you for that choice. Zindagi mein to sabhi pyar kiya karte hain. It is based on Raag Bhimpalasi, Gandhar and Nishadar Komal.
A beautiful Bhimpalashri Raag. Sunita ji, if you kindly give a bit of translation, our non-Indian audiences will be delighted to have that translation. How beautiful lyrics this is. Lyrics of love.
I'm ready with it. Okay, so the lyrics goes like this. जिंदगी में तो सभी प्यार किया करते हैं, मैं तो मरकर भी मेरी जान तुझे चाहूंगा. Everyone loves when they're alive. I'm going to love you even after the death. तू मिला है तो ये एहसास हुआ है मुझको, ये मेरी उम्र मोहब्बत के लिए थोड़ी है. एक जरा सा गमे दौरां का हक भी है जिस पर मैंने वो सांस तेरे लिए रख छोड़ी है. तुझ पे हो जाऊंगा कुर्बान तुझे चाहूंगा, मैं तो मरकर भी मेरी जान तुझे चाहूंगा. Meeting you made me realize that this life is too short for me to love you. The slightest right to bemoan, even that breath I have left for you. I will die for you and will love you even after the death. अपने जज्बात में नगमात रचाने के लिए, to bring music to my emotions, मैंने धड़कन की तरह दिल में बसाया है तुझे. I have forever placed you in my heart like a heartbeat. मैं तसव्वुर भी जुदाई का भला कैसे करूं? I cannot even imagine of separating from you as I have stolen you from the fate. मैंने किस्मत की लकीरों से सजाया चुराया है तुझे. प्यार का बनके निगहबान तुझे चाहूंगा, मैं तो मरकर भी मेरी जान तुझे चाहूंगा. As I have stolen you from the fate, I will love you forever as a guardian of love and will love you even after my death. तेरी हर चाप से जलते हैं ख्यालों में चिराग. Your every footstep ignites my life. जब भी तू आए जगाता हुआ जादू आए. Whenever you come to my thoughts, your entry creates magic. तुझको छू लूं फिर ऐ जाने तमन्ना मुझको, देर तक अपने बदन से तेरी खुशबू आए. Oh my beloved, if I touch you, it leaves an everlasting emanating fragrance from my body. तू बहारों का है उन्वान तुझे चाहूंगा, मैं तो मरकर भी मेरी जान तुझे चाहूंगा. Even the spring talks about you. I will love you even after my death. जिंदगी में तो सभी प्यार किया करते हैं.
So let me share one thing. Mehdi Hasan Saab came to India somewhere in 77 or 78. I was a little child that time. So when we met with Khan Saab took me in his lap and said me to sing something. And you know what I sang? That number was जिंदगी में तो सभी प्यार किया करते हैं, मैं तो मरकर भी मेरी जान तुझे चाहूंगा. So dear friends, dear audience, I am going to sing this beautiful nagma. It was written by Qatil Shifai Sahab, the very eminent poet of Pakistan. So आपकी खिदमत में पेश कर रहा हूँ. And I think this is going to be the last number today, because we have already crossed 1 hour and 45 minutes. So this is the last
perhaps
number.
Another one, Roshan Bhai, perhaps another one, because they may, I mean, our other panel members may find me unfair. So at least if you can have another one from them.
Okay.
Audiences are leaving many requests.
Okay.
But if you, at least if you can have another one, and if you kindly get your harmonium and the sound of harmonium and tabla a bit lower, so that your voice is becoming prominent.
Okay. Thank you. जिंदगी में तो सभी प्यार किया करते हैं. जिंदगी में तो सभी प्यार किया करते हैं. मैं तो मर कर भी मेरी जान तुझे चाहूंगा. मैं तो मर कर भी मेरी जान तुझे चाहूंगा. जिंदगी में तू मिला है तो ये एहसास हुआ है मुझको. तू मिला है, तू मिला है, तू मिला है तो एहसास हुआ है मुझको. ये मेरी उम्र मोहब्बत के लिए थोड़ी है. एक जरा सा हमें दौरान का भी हक है जिस पर मैंने वो सांस भी तेरे लिए रख छोड़ी है. तुझ पे हो जाऊंगा कुर्बान तुझे चाहूंगा. मैं तो मर कर भी मेरी जान तुझे चाहूंगा. जिंदगी में अपने जज्बात में नगमात रचाने के लिए मैंने धड़कन 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 मैंने धड़कन की तरह दिल में बसाया है मैं तस्वुर भी जुदाई का भला कैसे करूं मैंने किस्मत की लकीरों से चुराया है तुझे प्यार का बन के निगहबान तुझे चाहूंगा मैं तो मर कर भी मेरी जान तुझे चाहूंगा जिंदगी माशाल्लाह तेरी हर चाप से the sound of footsteps तेरी हर चाप से जलते हैं ख्यालों में चिराग तेरी हर चाप से तेरी हर चाप से जलते हैं ख्यालों में चिराग जब भी तू आए जगाता हुआ जादू आए तुझको छू तुझको छू तो फिरे जाने तमन्ना मुझको देर तक अपने बदन से तेरी खुशबू आए तू बहारों का तू बहारों का तू बहारों तू बहारों का तू बहारों का उन्वान तुझे चाहूंगा मैं तो मर कर भी मेरी जान तुझे चाहूंगा जिंदगी जिंदगी जिंदगी
क्या बात क्या बात क्या बात
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया
beautiful Roshan ji. I can't go to audience's feedback now. After this song, I have seen vaguely many audiences are leaving wonderful feedback and many requests. Because we can't keep their requests anymore, I'm not reading any more audience's feedback actually. But let us have a concluding note from our panel members, and then we can decide what can be the last song from Roshan.
okay
Let me start with Jasmine. If you kindly add your concluding note, and then any other requests.
Lost for words. What an enchanting session we've just experienced. Totally soothing to our heart, soul, and mind. And I'm sure through the comments we can see how we've connected to people around the globe. I think ghazals, as the poetry in ghazals, I don't know whether it's the longing or the the longing for an unattainable love, as you were describing, Roshanji, or the metaphysical questions that it raises, but it has this unique power to kind of connect people and to help them to heal pain, to soothe. And we've just experienced one of the most remarkable sessions of Ghazal's rendition. So thank you very much to you and Sunita ji for an exceptional evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Jasmine, Shimona.
Thank you so much. And dil khush kar diya aapne, Roshan ji.
Thank you,
And
Shimona ji.
Sunita ji, your beautiful interpretation made even the song even more sweeter. So it is so nice, to have the interpretation and the song, back to back. Beautiful rendition. Absolutely, dil khush kar diya aapne.
Thank you, Shimona ji. Thank you very much.
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया.
अब जल्दी ऐसा मौका ढूंढिए कि आप सब मिलकर के मुझे यहाँ से बुलाएं वहाँ. ये लॉकडाउन का मसला खत्म हो जाए.
मौका ढूंढने का काम कायशर जी का है, कायशर भाई का है. So we have all given this responsibility to कायशर भाई. So
मैं तो बहुत शुक्रगुजार हूँ अहमद भाई का कि मैं बहुत छोटा सा आर्टिस्ट हूँ, लेकिन it is your love, your kindness that you have gave me this opportunity, a very big opportunity to come in front of you people and your audience who are already following you. So I'm very grateful to you, Ahmed Bhai. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. Love you.
It's an honor. It's an honor, Roshan ji. It's an honor. Sunita ji, if you kindly add your concluding note, and then we will leave up to Roshan ji to find out his last song, perhaps.
Concluding item.
Exactly.
So thank you so much, Ahmed Bhai, for this opportunity given to us, and showcase our so we can share the knowledge of ghazals and the beauty of ghazal singing through Dr. Roshan Bharti. And so I would like to request Dr. Roshan Bharti this last ghazal, if you may, Jaane Jana Meri Chale Aao. And I can provide you the translation. So if you're ready for that.
Thank you. So Sunita ji, first of all, many thanks for joining. As Shimona already mentioned that your interpretation and your translation was so complimentary. Makes the rendition even more sweeter. And especially even for me, and most definitely for a non-Indian audience. Many thanks for joining. And I'm sure we will meet soon again after this COVID. So let us have Roshan ji's last performance.
Half note niche.
So the very last performance of Dr. Bharti is going to be Jaane Jana Meri Chale Aao, my beloved, please come back. There's a dying world without you. The entire imagery is sad without you. To live one life and to beautify another, to make me recover from myself. Before the season changes, before the night is over, before I take my last breath, my beloved, please come back. Please come back.
Thank you, Sunita ji. Thank you very much. The last number I am going to sing is a nazm. So, Ghazal is a different type of poetry. In Ghazal, each sher has a different content. But in nazm, it is like a complete story based on one topic only. So the last number I am going to sing is a nazm which has been composed by myself, and this is a very heart-touching nazm. I think you will all enjoy this number, inshallah.
Thank you.
जब तक बिके न थे तो कोई पूछता न था, तुमने हमें खरीद के अनमोल कर दिया। जाने जाना मेरी चले जाने जाना मेरी चले जाने जाना मेरी
क्या बात।
चले जाने जाना मेरी चले जाने जाना चले जाने जाना मेरी चले बुझती बुझती सी आस है तुम बिन, सारा मंजर उदास है तुम बिन, जिंदगी बदहवास है तुम बिन, जिंदगी बदहवास है तुम बिन, जाने जाना मेरी चले जाने जाना मेरी चले एक दुनिया को हारने के लिए, एक दुनिया को हारने के लिए और दूजी संवारने के लिए, मुझको मुझसे उबारने के लिए, मुझको मुझसे उबारने के लिए, जाने जाना मेरी चले जाना मेरी चले आखिरी बंद है। इससे पहले कि रुत बदल जाए, इससे पहले कि बदल जाए, इससे पहले कि रुत बदल जाए, इससे पहले कि रात ढल जाए, इससे पहले कि दम निकल जाए, इससे पहले कि दम निकल जाए, चले आओ, चले आओ, चले आओ, चले आओ, चले आओ.
Many, many thanks, Roshan ji. Many thanks
Thank
from
you.
the whole panel again, from the panel members, Jasmine Chaudhary. Mitul had to leave for some personal reason. From
मिथु
Mitul,
जी, सुमना जी,
from,
जैस्मिन जी,
from Shumana, and
आपका बहुत
also one of
शुक्रिया.
our friends, Sarwari Alam, a poet who couldn't join today. And many thanks to Sunita ji again for this beautiful translation.
सुनीता जी,
And the artist who gave such a beautiful tabla accompaniment. Many thanks to, we can't see him, but for this beautiful, many thanks Ji for this beautiful tabla accompaniment. Thank you very much again. Wish to see you soon again. And as you know, the audiences who, many thanks to you for this inspiring comments, and many thanks for your support. As you know, this Saudha's concert talk and concert series is appearing almost every day. So please stay tuned. Please continue with your support, and see you
इंशाल्लाह.
soon again. See you soon again. Have a
See
wonderful
you soon
rest of the
again.
evening. Have a wonderful
शुक्रिया.
rest of the evening.
मेहरबानी.
Thank you.
मेहरबानी.
Thank you.
And thanks all the panelists. I am very much thankful to you. So nice of you. Thank you very much.